So a tragedy had happened about 2 years ago, right? About deletions. Okay, a tragedy happened, and a young woman took these deletion pills. I got to be careful in what I say on social media, y'all. So follow me, okay? So she took these deletion pills, and the pills have some bad side effects. They actually have over like 32 women have went to glory because of these pills. Mind you, FDA, y'all still got these pills on the market. What are we doing? What are we doing? More than likely, all those women who went to glory were black. More than likely. That's why that pill is still up there. Okay? Because if it was any other race, y'all would have been took that thing down. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. But back to the story at hand. So now this woman has took this pill and it caused her to go to glory. Okay. Mind you, it wasn't actually the pill that caused her. What happened was, okay, the whole story, because they ain't want y'all to know the whole story. What happened was, more than likely, she took this pill when those babies were already formed. Okay. There was not just no, little circle, okay, a block, little, you know what I mean. I don't want to go into detail. So more than likely, these babies were already formed, and they probably were big because she knew she was having twins, okay? So she took this deletion pill, and she didn't just go straight to the hospital. More than likely, she waited, thinking that everything was fine, okay? Thinking that everything was fine. But I want to let you know, when you pregnant and the baby is big like this and you go take this deletion pill, okay, you got to get a DNC, baby. You got to get a DNC to clean out what's ever left inside of you. Everything doesn't just flush out, okay? Just want to put that out there. So now when you have a part of I got to be careful with my words. When you have a part of this baby still inside of you, okay, this can cause all types of problems with your body, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay? Just letting you know, putting it out there, all right? So now, at the time when she was being rushed to the hospital, she was bleeding out her mouth, and also she was fainting. Okay, so whatever happened to her, she sat on that thing, and they finally took her to the hospital. And at the time, the hospital didn't know that she had took this pill. I don't believe nobody knew she took the pill, and she was fainting in and out, and she wasn't able to tell them. So remember, when you go to the emergency room, you got to get blood work. You got to get blood work. They don't just go and try to take care of you like that if you weren't able to tell them what was wrong, okay? So they got to do blood work to find out. So now when it's time for them when they did find out what was wrong, it was already too late, okay? It was already too late, because if you're bleeding and stuff like that out your mouth, okay, the doctors can't do much for you. They got to find out what's going on first, especially if you're not able to tell them what you did. But everybody going to blame that on some, y'all get in here and talk about some Trump abortion ban. Mind you, he didn't have no abortion ban. He left all this stuff up to the states. Now, see, I done messed up. I done said the word. I meant to say deletion. Lord. So now, they done messed up, okay? Y'all done messed up and lied on this man. And the thing is that he said, I'm going to leave it to the states. So the states are the ones that make the decision. It wasn't federal that made the decision. Y'all better get out. Y'all better stop all this lying. Y'all better stop all this lying. And to the woman who sat out there and said she had bled out in the emergency room parking lot, because she was having a miscarriage and nobody wanted to tend to her, I'm going to tell you right now, you's a liar. You's a liar, and the truth ain't in you. Any woman who get up here on social media and say they had a miscarriage and they bled out in the parking lot of the hospital because the hospital didn't want to tend to them because of some fake deletion being y'all claim that Trump did, use a damn lie. Because one thing that the hospital is programmed to do, and one thing that the doctors are programmed to do, is to cause no harm. To cause no harm. And the first thing that they do as a doctor and a nurse, okay, this is another thing. As a doctor and a nurse, is that the life of the mother means more than anything. So y'all better get out of here with all that lying and nonsense, because y'all trying to make one party look good and the other party look crazy. Okay? No doctor would do that. No hospital would turn you away if you was having a miscarriage. You's a damn lie and the truth ain't in you. Take heed to the message.